Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Good times for all, or Zachary Zabala here if you prefer. It's about 7:25 in the morning. Just came to get a couple pictures of the sunrise. Wanted to just do a little thinking out loud about the sun again. The sun moves. It's not moving at a constant speed all the time. Even on a flat earth, just the way that, not on any model, just the way that we're seeing it, the sun does not move at a constant speed. Really ever. There's a month here, a month there, maybe 20 some odd days where it stays pretty constant for a little while. I don't have my sheet on me right now. I went back in the U.S. Naval Observatory and I went back all the way to 1970 and checked every year for March 20th. And what date, say you set up a post, this is straight north-south right here, this road, this is a county road, and you set up a post with two nails on it that directly line up north and south. Okay, you get me so far? Just two nails that are lined up perfectly north and south. Now every day you could go and look at the sun, and when the sun reaches that point, when those two nails are lined up, you'd record what time it was. Well, according to the Naval Observatory, that will change by 31 minutes from today, November 5th, 2016, to February 9th of 2017. That will change by 31 minutes, the time that it takes the sun to reach this point. The sun is actually slowing down right now. It will reach this point today at 11:31, and on November 9th it will reach that point at 12:02. Well, it'll be 12:31 today, but tomorrow after the time change it'll be 11:31. If you know what I mean. Starting the 6th, it will be 11:31 when those two nails line up. And then February 9th, it'll be 12:02 when those two nails line up. Now that's here in my hometown at 86 degrees west longitude. 86 point whatever. Now it changes just if I go down the road here about, I don't know, I forget how many miles. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm not going to do the math right now. But anyway, you go that way, it'll be earlier a minute. And then earlier and earlier and earlier because the sun, as it's moving. But it changes its speed. And it speeds up again and slows down again. And then speeds up before this slow down. It does it twice. A speed up and a slow down. And they say it's due to the Earth's, traveling around the sun at different speeds constantly because of its elliptical orbit. But the elliptical orbit's only off by like 2%, maybe 3%. I forget what it is. 3.3 at the max or something like that. But it's not off by that much. So the sun is fairly close to the center of our orbit. And I'm reading up on orbital mechanics right now and why all this happens and yada yada yada. It's just time consuming, and it's almost like they had to build all of this orbital mechanics stuff off of what's going on up here anyway. So it's just reverse engineering what they see into their model. So I'm really contemplating on whether or not I should even waste my time with this theoretical stuff that we don't even know, orbits and gravity, I mean, it's all based off of gravity, and I don't know. I don't even think I'm going to waste my time. Maybe one day after we figure all this out. But anyway, back to the sun. Now, another very interesting point I learned, now, like I said, I went back to 1970. And I'm just going to use, well, we'll just use November 6th. I believe it's 11:31, the time it'll cross where I'm at here. I believe it's 86.77 west longitude. I believe. Negative 86.77, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about. I live in Indiana. Here comes the sun. Oh, I love it. Looks, we're supposed to have like 3 or 4 clear days in a row here, they're saying. I am so pumped. And we have sunspots. Supposedly, according to Soho, there's 2 sunspots that appeared. So I'm pumped about that too. Get to get some rotations today and tomorrow. Oh, look at that. How beautiful that is. Oh, I'm trying to zoom it in, folks. I'm sorry. I love the colors here in Indiana in the fall. I'll be making a video on it. I've been taking lots of pictures of it, all the leaves changing. Okay, back to the sun anyway. I'm sorry. On November 6th at 11:31, the sun will be directly south of where I live, and has been. I went back to 1970. This happens every year to the date at the exact minute. And they claim there's a lot of random stuff going on. You know, speed speeding up, slowing down. You know, it has to do with tidal, this and that, but it's constant. This is a very constant thing that just, it will keep happening over and over and over again, year after year after year, the exact same time. It's a clock, people. It's a calendar. The sun, moon, and stars, if you can learn how to read it, and you can know angles just by looking at them. I mean, the sun right now is only maybe not even 4 degrees. I have a lot of trees in my way, but 4 degrees, it's a big difference. I mean, that's the sun only, they say your pinky is 1 degree. Or is it your thumb? Stretched out is about 1 degree. I'm not sure which way to hold it. But I mean, if you ever look, they say 8 degrees high in the sky. 8 degrees is pretty high. So when people say, oh, you can't see the curvature, you can see 3 degrees of the curvature of the earth from 35,000 feet, I'm going to say bullshit. Because you can see hundreds of miles when you're at that height. And 3 degrees would be a large area. It's people, oh, you can't notice 3 degrees. Well, no, not if it's right here, close to you, but when it's off in the distance, hundreds of miles away, 3 degrees gets to be bigger and bigger and bigger the further it gets away. And when you're talking about the distance to the sun, I mean, 3 degrees is huge. That is a big difference. But yeah, every year, folks. Now, I only did it with March 20th so far. That was the equinox last year and this year coming up. The spring equinox. Now, I need to get some pictures. I got my Nikon here, my baby. But yeah, the sun, moon, and stars are just a calendar, folks. That's all it is. It is a magnificent calendar that everyone living here can see. And it never changes. Year after year after year after year. It never, ever changes. Now, we have broken it down into, you know, minutes and hours and all this stuff. But just because we do it like that doesn't mean that we're doing it correctly. It could, you can count it out any way you want. And maybe there is a better system for keeping time. A better way than doing it than having the leap year and all that kind of stuff. With 12 months and yada yada yada. Maybe we need to start doing things a little differently. To be more in tune with nature and the world around us. I still would like to look up all the leap years and see what time that happens at, but it's amazing. I went forward to 2047, then I was thinking, well, maybe the observatory there in Washington, the Naval Observatory, is just, you know, foretelling what they think it's going to be. So I went backwards to 1970, and it's still the same every year, year after year after year. So either they just have this stuff locked in there, but they're always right on. That's the crazy part. I'm going to do it. I'm going to check it. I'm going to start here. I started yesterday. I need to get the nails out, set up here and set up at work. But I'm going to measure it and see if this is accurate the way they say it is. Year after year after year. I mean, if it is, then this is not a random event. This isn't, we're not floating through space randomly around, you know. There's too many different variables. Something could come into the solar system and throw off our, you know, a comet should throw this off a little bit. There's some, the way gravity works, there's so many different things that should be affecting our trajectory around the sun, and it's the exact same year after year after year after year after year. This is not by happenstance, folks. I don't believe so, at least. So you can take that with a grain of salt. I haven't confirmed this yet. This is just what the Naval Observatory is stating to happen. I have been checking their data against mine that I've been collecting, and they are always, I mean, I'm getting good with the sextant. There was a couple days I was looking through some clouds and I was off by 2 degrees. I checked it 3 times and I was still off by 2 degrees. So I mean, I believe there is refracting sometimes, or I don't know, I'm not sure. Well, I'm gonna have to keep on collecting data. It's really unknown right now, but the Naval Observatory, as far as I can tell so far, those gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, they know what they're talking about and know what they're doing, and they are always right on point with their data. It's to the minute. It's amazing. And it's weird because it's the same for any point on the plane. It'll be the same. Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna be getting off here. I'm gonna get me some measurements. There's supposedly some sunspots up there. It's pretty high up right now. It's really neat. For some reason I can't get it on my phone, but I can actually look at the sun right now with my eyes and see the outline of it. I have been doing a lot of sun gazing lately with my eyes closed, just closing my eyes and letting the warmth and the light consume you. It's a great feeling. If you've never done it, try it. But yeah, I'm gonna get going here. This is good times for all, everybody. It's a beautiful morning here in Indiana, 41 degrees. Not horribly cold. And it looks like it's gonna be a super clear day. So I hope you all have a great day, and y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Good times for all here. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing when I'm making these measurements and stuff. Got our sextant here. You got your compass, your my notes, my camera and stuff like that. Here's the tripod. You got to make sure it's nice and level when taking the pictures. The sextant reading just needs to be level this way pretty much, and I have a level on it here. But so I'm gonna go ahead and take my sextant measurement here real quick. I don't know if you can see me. I'm sorry if you can't. Let's see. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning right now. Dead on. We line her up. I'll move this out of the way. Right there, I got about 6 degrees. Yeah, right about 6 degrees I got on there. There you go. Right about at exactly 6 degrees. It might have been a little bit less. It's hard to do it when the sun's this close. I really need to clean these lenses real good. So we'll put 6 degrees down. It's 8 o'clock. Try and read this. This says, this was off. I could tell just by looking at it. I must have some metal in the ground right here from this spot. 120. I'm gonna give it maybe, we'll say 121. And then I will put down, let's see, 8 o'clock. Morning, 8, CDT, 8 degrees. I'm gonna say we got our pick. And 121 degrees. I know that 121 is gonna be way off. 8 degrees. Or shoot, 6 degrees at 8 o'clock, I mean. That was 6 degrees. So we got 6 degrees. The actual is, I'll put it right here in the video. I can't go check it because I always check it on my phone and I'm making this video right now. Okay, so then we will pull out our camera. We already got the mount on it and everything like that. Give me a second here, folks. I try to do this about 3 times a day here, even while I'm at work. I just go and do it on my breaks and whatnot. I'm gonna try and get it done at, sorry about that, at 11 or whatever time it's supposed to be, exactly midday. Give me 1 second to get this set up. Here we go, we're on auto mode. I don't know if you all are going to be able to see too much of anything here. Let me get out in here. And as you can see, there is the sun. As you see it from my videos. We're going to put it into infinite zoom. Get a nice crisp one. And I try to get it all set up to where I am not touching it when the picture's being taken. I'll give it a 10-second timer. A lot of times I'll just do it with my phone. But you hit the 10-second timer. Nope, make sure you get it into focus real good. There we go. Click the button and watch it count down. And that's... Oh, please don't have this car come by at the exact time. Are you kidding me? That truck came by and blocked out the sun at the exact time. Wow. Talk about perfect timing. I'm just going to do a 2-second one. Click. 2, 1. Click. There we go. Now we should have some sunspots here. Sorry about that sunlight, folks. We should have some sunspots. I'll have to take it and inside and look at it. But that's pretty much what I do. I get the compass reading, and it's hard. I have to do it from different places depending on what time of year it is. I really need a place where I don't have all these trees and houses and whatnot in the way. Oh, it's beautiful right now though, folks, isn't it? Look at that. All the different colors. Just gorgeous. I love it out here. But this is Good Times for All signing out. Just wanted to show you guys. Just wanted to show you guys how I was collecting my data and all that good stuff. Yeah. This is me signing out. Y'all have a good day. Take care. Thanks for watching.